Hi buddy, it's Paul here from Ballistic Blood Bullets in conjunction with the Tulsa Movie Den. Very excited about this and to announce that it's time for...
Fanboy Freak Out.
Now how cool is that intro? Just as cool as DustD3vil, aka Hunter himself. Hi Hunter, how you doing? And Hunter is one of my favourite people and channels here on YouTube. And so we have hooked up, joined forces, formed our own Federation Alliance and have boldly gone where many YouTubers may have gone before. That's Best Buy and Play.com for our unified transatlantic trade. Oh yes. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Hope you are well, my friend. And that monologue was an honour of your fondness, of course, for Star Trek. And of course, I wish that you may live long and prosper. But here we have DustD3vil. And this is a package unpackaging a mysterious item that we're going to be looking at shortly. But just sticking with the Star Trek theme, and just for Hunter, I thought what we would do is just have a little look at some Star Trek memorabilia and some pictures that I have. These are from a guy called Trevor Horswell, and he does some fantastic artwork. He takes the contemporary settings and puts into some fantastical imagery, and here we have the Star Trek universe and Godzilla. Very cool picture indeed. Extremely cool. And of course, going across here we have the traditional fare of the classic original series Star Trek with those very familiar faces. Again, very cool picture taken from the Star Trek universe. Forgive the light showing, it's a dark and overcast day here today, which is probably no surprise for England, UK. This one is from one of the films in the series. Again, we have the crossover, which takes us into Star Trek Next Generation. We have all the familiar faces here. Pan around. A little bit of the Blair Witch Project. Nothing to do with Star Trek. But just finishing off here, and again a very cool cross generation of movie and Star Trek themes set in a future dystopia environment. And here we have, of course, the iconic King Kong atop the Empire State Building, and he's being beset not by planes but by the Star Trek Enterprise from the Star Trek universe. Very cool indeed. So that's for you, Hunter, my friend. I know you're a Star Trek fan, and hope you appreciate those and enjoy them. They're good for me. I really like the Star Trek universe myself, and it's nice to have these shown on the walls. Very cool indeed. So they're just for you, my friend. But now this is what everybody's really here for, of course, and it is the unboxing, the unpackaging from DustD3vil. So let's open up and see what Hunter has very kindly picked up for me from the States, from Best Buy. Let's have a look inside. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can actually open it up without taking too long. very nicely packaged, very securely packaged, and I must say that it did actually come in very, very quick order, because Hunter only packaged this up, I believe, on Monday of this week, and here we are on Saturday, although this video is being shown and put up on YouTube on probably the Sunday, but literally that has taken just a week to arrive, so that is very, very, very speedy delivery from the American Postal Service. So a big thank you to them for that. Nice to know that something's here safe and sound, and it is extremely well packaged. And I know you guys watching are thinking, just cut and get to the video, the important bit that we want to see. Well, I think I'm almost there. Yes, we see light at the end of the tunnel. And here we have the packaging inside, keeping it nice and safe. There we go, some nice American news, no doubt. Something for a little bit of reading later, perhaps. But here we go. Oh, here we have a note from DustD3vil, aka Hunter. Let's open this up and have a look inside, have a read. I'll just have a quick look off camera, just to make sure we're all okay. Here we go. Yeah, we're all very much okay. And the note reads, "Hey Paul, here is your awesome Steelbook. I hope it arrived safe and in good condition. I spent a bit of time thinking of how best to pack this. Goodness, thanks for doing this trade with me. I hope that we can do many more in the future. All the best, your YouTube compatriot Hunter, aka DustD3vil." Most definitely, Hunter, we can certainly do more trades. You are one of the most decent and honourable people I know of on YouTube, and no problems at all. It's a pleasure to know you, and definitely the highest order of trust, no problem whatsoever. And our interests in movies are very, very similar, and the collecting of the Steelbooks, which is the only giveaway we're going to give until we open up the package here as to what lies within. But movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, Steelbooks, sci-fi, horror, action, lots and lots of goodies. And I know that you yourself, Hunter, are a big fan of going to the functions and the meets and what have you, and getting signatures and meeting up with the stars and your favourite heroes and heroines. And that's such a good thing in America. That's one of the things we don't have really over here much at all. We get maybe one or two, but you guys seem to get one pretty much once a month. You get a good selection of these meets and what have you, and functions, and it's all good stuff. It's something I'd love to be able to do one day, to come across to America and go to a convention. That would be absolutely fantastic. But thank you for your note. That's really appreciated. I will keep that with the movie. But this is what everybody's tuning in for, Hunter. This is what they want to see. This is what I want to see. But here we go with the old classic. Try and open up a package with one hand and fail miserably. But let's keep going. See where we get on. It's like having those Russian dolls, isn't it, where you open up one and another one's inside and you keep going, keep going, keep going. Or those meanies back in the day, your parents for Christmas, they give you a big box, and in the box there's another box and another box, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller, and when you thought you were getting yourself the latest Nintendo or Sega system, you ended up with an apple and an orange. Anyway, we haven't got an apple and an orange here, far from it. We have greater fruits to bear, and here it is, a nice bit of aeration inside as well for added protection. And I'm just going to put the camera down for just a second and give this a proper and final opening, so we can all have a proper look and experience the goodness that Hunter has very kindly sent to me. probably getting a little bit of a glimpse before I am. Opening up this last bit of plastic here, lots of protective sellotape and cellophane, and we are in, my friends. Let's just open it up a little bit more, but here we go. We are there, and of course what we have is the utterly delectable Kate Beckinsale in Underworld Awakening. And this is, of course, a Steelbook edition of the movie. And it has one of these slightly stubborn outer cards that is stuck on the Steelbook, but it's peeling off relatively well. And it is far better to have these stuck on the outside that can be removed than actually having it on the Steelbook itself, which we all find really annoying. But there we are, there it is in all its absolute beauty and splendour. Underworld Awakening, the fourth movie in the franchise, and absolutely delighted. First impressions are fantastic. Thank you, Hunter. This is definitely the baby that we were after. Let's just look at the side spine here, and there we are. Try and get rid of that glare. Again, apologies for the lights being on, but it is a very overcast day here in the UK. Nicely done, nicely centred, which we like to see. And on the back we have some transformations in the style of the Lycans, of course. And as we all know from the franchise, this is vampires against werewolves, or Lycans as they refer to them in the film itself. So let's be brave here and try and now open up this with one hand, which is going to be difficult to do. So let's revert back to what the good Lord gave us, and that is two hands. And here we have a look inside, and we have of course the Blu-ray disc itself, which is an all-region disc, so it is going to work here in the UK. I think it's an NTSC disc, but it is all regions, so it will play on multi-formats around the world, which is wonderful, wonderful stuff. And here inside is what I love, and I know I talk about a lot, but that is the interior artwork that resides behind the Blu-ray disc or DVD. And particularly in these steelbooks, it is such an important thing. It means a lot to me, and I know to most of you guys as well. It just sets off the steelbook, and you just feel you've got an extra little bit of luxury for the money that we pay out. And it's never, it's reasonable prices now, of course, but just for extra $1 or extra £1, it's worth having that interior artwork. And this is a fantastic shot of Kate Beckinsale with double guns, Chow Yun-fat, John Woo style. That's what we like to see, epic stuff, taking down the bad guys. So this is a very, very cool steelbook from Best Buy in the United States. Here's a shot of the opened up front and rear, and what a fabulous, fabulous picture it is indeed. Really very, very cool indeed. Fantastic stuff, Hunter. Really, really do like this. Very, very pleased to have it. It is a steelbook that isn't available in the UK, so very, very much pleased to have that. And just looking quickly at the card that came with the movie. It just tells us a little bit about it, and it is a 3D edition, a 3D exclusive of the movie as well, so I'm trusting that we can watch it in both 3D and also 2D, but it's got fantastic 1080p high definition. It's a 2:4:0:1 aspect ratio, and indeed you can watch it in both 2D and 3D. And the audio is 7.1 DTS HD, which is going to be absolutely awesome. That is going to rock the house. Fantastic stuff. Really, really very, very cool indeed. And the blurb, of course, is crying out, "The best Underworld yet." Well, I wait to see, and I've not been disappointed with the other films, so let's hope that very much it is the best yet. Just a little bit about the movie for those that perhaps aren't too knowledgeable about the Underworld series. There are 4 movies now. So there's 4 in the franchise, and this movie, the latest one, Underworld Awakening, is from 2012 and is a 3D release. And it's the time of war between humans and both the vampires and lycans, set in a future. And our starlet Kate Beckinsale returns as Celine in this one, returning from a cryogenic sleep under laboratory conditions. And she awakens to a new world where both vampires and lycans alike have already all but been eradicated. It's time for her to bite back. Fantastic stuff. And the possibility of Kate returning for a 5th movie is apparently on the cards. There is a real, genuine possibility. I guess on the success of this at the cinemas and multiplexes, and also on Blu-ray and DVD in the home format, but I suspect that this one would have doubled its sales and on the home formats on top of how well it did at the cinemas. So there is a very, very good chance of a 5th outing. So it'd be fantastic to see Kate return and reprise the role. And of course she's also back in the upcoming Total Recall remake along with Colin Farrell. And he's no stranger to putting in the fangs either, as you will know, because he's been in the remake of the Fright Night movie quite recently, which was a pretty good film. Not as good as the original for me, but it was still fun. So that's going to be pretty darn cool. We've got 2 takes of yummy Kates in this Underworld Awakening and also the upcoming Total Recall. So again, just to say thank you very, very much to Hunter, the Tulsi Mover Den, or even the Tulsa Movie Den. And it's a real fanboy freak out for me, having received this from the one-time Mr. Blonde movie. But Hunter, great guy, really top guy, really like him a lot and love his channel, absolutely fantastic. And the Dust Devil, Hunter, as we now know him to be, on a more global scale, thanks for me announcing it. He's cooler than a cucumber, chilling out in the ice compartment of your fridge freezer, with the blue light turned up to fun factor 10. That's my good friend, Hunter. So stop by, say hello, check out his fantastic collection of movies and more. Great videos and a screen persona that even Darth Vader can feel his presence. Truly a favourite of mine, and definitely a place to stop by with great regularity. Thanks so much, thanks so very much again, Hunter. Really, really do appreciate this, and it's an excellent steelbook from a cool franchise, and I'm definitely looking forward to continuing to chat with you, comment on your fantastic videos, and definitely trade again in the future. And everybody, please do check out the Tulsa Movie Den in the next week or so to see what I have sent to Hunter in exchange. I'm not going to say anything about that because I know Hunter's very much looking forward to receiving his package, and I know he'll have fun doing a video response as well, so please do tune in and look out for that. But until then, thank you so very, very much, Hunter. Really, really do appreciate this. You're a top guy, really do, as I say, enjoy your stuff, and you're a decent, down-to-earth, honest, honourable person. So it's a pleasure to know you, my friend. Thank you so much. And please, everybody, do stop by, say hello, and check out Hunter's videos, and say hello to him yourself, and he'll welcome your comments as well. But for now, thanks to everyone for watching. Take care. See you all soon. Bye for now.